Hey guys, and welcome to this summer porch makeover video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I did to revamp this balcony area I have in my apartment. As you can see, I have a few plants that need to be replaced. They are brown and wilted, and I've tried to get them to come back to life, but it just hasn't worked out, so I'm going to be replacing some of these plants with new ones. I have this basil plant here that I'm going to keep as is because it is thriving, as you can see. I love using basil as an herb in pastas and Italian dishes, so I'm really happy that I was able to keep this and it's continuing to grow. So here I am just taking out all of the dead plants and the soil that was in the pots they were in. I'm just placing them in this biodegradable brown bag because I will be taking these to a compost center. I debated on whether or not to keep the soil that was in these pots, but I decided to just get rid of it and to completely start over with the potting process. This was a really relaxing activity to do because it was just a calm summer day outside, and I really loved feeling the texture of the plants and the soil and just connecting with nature that way. In between removing the pots and transferring some of the plants, I just swept the porch a little bit. I did a complete sweep of the porch at the end of the process, but I just wanted to keep a tidy working space as I removed each plant. My goal with this space was to make everything look nice and tidy and put together. Later on, I'm going to be cleaning off the walls of the porch and the windows as well. And then I'm also going to be taking off this table cover here. This is just to protect the wooden table, but it has gotten really dusty and dirty, so I'm just going to throw this in the washer machine and deep clean it. I'm also going to be brushing off this cushion here with a little broom. This is just to get off all of the pollen and dirt that has collected. I just got in all of the crevices and made sure that this cushion just looked brand new. I secured it to the table, and I also brushed off the wooden chair and table themselves just to get off all of the pollen, any cobwebs that have developed, or any debris. And this really just revamped this little nook area and made the furniture look refreshed. And to complete this table and chair area, I just added this pillow that I got from Walmart. It has a lemon pattern on it and it just says Home Sweet Home on one side. And you can also flip it over to the other side, which has no lettering and just the lemons on it. I thought this pillow was really cute and summery and just added that bright pop of color. Next, I'm moving on to repotting these plants that I got from Walmart. I'm going to be hanging these over my balcony. These are Epipremnum aureum plants. They are a type of vine and they are part of the arum family. This is the first time I've ever had these plants, but it says that the maintenance is pretty simple. They just need a little bit of sunlight and water every 5 to 7 days, and they should have a cascading effect over the balcony. So I thought these were super pretty and just added that nature greenery vibe to the balcony. Before I transferred the plants to these tin pots that I will be overhanging over the balcony, I just removed all of the brown dead leaves off of them, and then I grabbed them by the stems and transferred them to the new pot that had a little bit of potting soil in it. I'm using potting soil that I got at Dollar Tree a couple months ago. I had some left over, so I wanted to use that up first, and I just used some to fill in all of the gaps in the pot. I installed the little handle and just draped the pot over the balcony here. And I did the same thing for the other plants, so I had 2 of these plants total. I repeated this process for the next plant, except I ran out of the potting soil from Dollar Tree, so I had to break out a new bag of soil. I just used the Miracle Grow garden soil, which worked perfectly. And of course, in between each planting session, I just went ahead and swept the floor a little bit just to remove all of the leftover soil. doing another sweep after planting that last hanging pot. And next, I'm moving on to planting some seeds in the pot where I removed the dead marigolds. I bought 2 of these seed packets. These are rosemary seeds, which I'm super excited to grow because these can be used in cooking, for teas, and they're actually known to improve memory and focus, which is going to be super important for me because I am a full-time student, so I have a lot to memorize and to study. So I'm hoping I can use these plants to my advantage. You can also put rosemary in the bath. It's just a very relaxing, therapeutic herb that can be used in many different ways. So I'm so excited to see these grow. I just filled 3/4 of the pot with the Miracle-Gro soil. I scattered the seeds evenly, and then I covered the rest of the pot with soil. I'm also mixing up some of this plant food liquid mix by Miracle-Gro. This is just a fertilizer for the plants. I added a splash of it to about a gallon of water. I just used this watering can here, and I used this water to water all 3 of the new potted plants. My idea with this was to just add some nutrients to the plants and give them a little boost so that they can start growing after they've been freshly potted. And I'm also hoping that this helps the rosemary seeds grow a little bit faster. So we will see how things go. I'm really looking forward to seeing those first sprouts come up. Next, I'm doing a deep sweep of the porch here, so I'm moving all of the furniture out of the way and just getting under the table and chairs and just sweeping all of the leaves, dirt, and dust that has collected in this area. I'm just sweeping it off and out of the porch just to reveal a nice clean floor. I'm also going to be using this outdoor broom to dust the walls of the porch. So I'm just running it through these panels here on the sides and underneath the window just to get off all of the dust and pollen that has collected and just give it a fresh new look. Next, I'm just lighting this meditation incense. This is authentic incense from India, so it is very potent. So I like to light it outside and just let the smoke kind of go into the air on my porch, and a little bit flows into the window into my living room. It's just a very relaxing scent. It's meant for calmness and meditating. And it's also enjoyable for people passing by. They just get a whiff of that nice, relaxing scent. So I just placed this on the wooden table next to the window and just allowed the smoke to go where it wanted to. Okay, so this is how everything is looking so far. Porch is almost ready. I really love the pops of color with the green and the yellow and the wooden features of the furniture. My dog was loving coming out here, she always does, but it just created a very vibrant atmosphere. She loves coming out here and looking at the people passing by as well as the other dogs, and it's so cute. The next thing I did after giving the walls a pre-dusting with the broom, I just took a rag and I filled up that watering can with some dish soap and warm water, and I just dunked the rag in and I scrubbed down the door and all of the white framings on the outside. You can't really see it too well from far away, but up close there was a lot of dirt splatters and just dust that had collected in some of these crevices, so I just used my fingernail and just scraped all of the crevices and made sure everything was sparkling clean. At this point, I was almost finished. I just had one final touch to add to the porch. I just wanted to add some of these porch lights that I got last year. I actually included these in a previous video that I filmed about a year ago, where I hung these up, and I just saved these for this summer as well. So all I did is just plug them in. I have an outlet out here by the table, and then I carefully placed them on some command strips that I had already lined across the wall and on the balcony of my porch. I also used the handles of some of the planters to secure the lights, and you guys will see how they turned out in the end. This just added such a summery nighttime vibe to the porch. I'll show you guys a little clip of how these look at night. I've really been enjoying plugging these in at night and just opening my windows so I can see the lights while I'm inside as well. My desk is right by the window, so it's relaxing to have these in the background. But I can also come out here and eat dinner if I want to, which I have done before last year. And this porch is just so adorable and perfect for coming outside and experiencing the weather for the day. I love coming out here in the morning and sipping my coffee and just having some of that fresh air and sunshine to wake me up in the morning. The colors are so vibrant and just put me in such a good mood, and I really enjoy caring for these plants. It's just interesting to see all of the blooms come up and to watch them grow over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this summer porch decorate with me video. I really hope this video inspired you to do some projects at home and work on whatever you guys need to. I'm excited to be sharing some more summer activities in the months to come. I'm starting back school tomorrow, so I have a big day of filming. I'm going to be doing some morning routines and some school-related videos coming up, so stay tuned for those. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are all doing amazing, and I will see you soon in the next video.